You guys fought Slotty, and a Beholder. Misha gets turned to stone. You visit the Motus Enclave. Misha gets turned back to a bear.
Yay.
I will not acknowledge that until after this session. But I put Frou on area 3 because that's where you guys are. This is like I guess that's what the lodgings are for. What do you say? For the city, because area 4 would be the marketplace, and area 7 is where the temple is, the shrine. The lodgings where you're at, it's pretty much like wooden lodgings. And there's also bats everywhere, so every now and then you would step on guano.
Hmm.
And I don't mean the Motu, no, just regular bats, just roosting.
I mean,
But anyway,
makes sense.
all right. So before we begin, though, I have Dange here. I have Nasir. I have Arytiss here. Do we have Mr. M?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, making sure. All right. I am gonna need you guys to make a lesson check to start things off.
Ah, darn it! I don't have my senses are pop, so unfortunate. Listen, so I'm just gonna go at a base +2. Not bad.
All right.
Trying to listen.
Oh. Oh wait, Ezekiel doesn't need to sleep, does he? So I'm gonna need Ezekiel actually to roll a spot check. Arytiss. Oh wow. Okay. Oh. All right.
21, yay!
All right. So, as the rest of your friends sleep, because this happens while you're sleeping, while everybody's sleeping. By mere chance, Ezekiel spots somebody that looks exactly like Nasir, putting on a cloak and heading for the shrine. And should you look back at the bedrooms, you see that your friend Nasir is sleeping safe and sound. What do you do with this information?
I start with trying to wake up Nasir.
All right. I'm like, what? What's going on?
Do you have a twin by chance?
No, I'm exiled.
Because I just saw someone who looked exactly like you heading towards the shrines.
Hmm.
And this is disconcerting.
That's odd indeed. All right, give me a minute. I'll put on my armor and we'll head out.
Should we wake the others or just investigate for us?
I don't know. I don't know if it might be too late if we were to try to wake up the others. I'll head there myself. I want to see. You can wake up the others if you so wish, but I'm going to head out. I'm going to don my armor, of course, and then I'm going to head out. That takes about like 5 minutes.
How far away would the shrines be from here?
The shrine?
Yeah.
I would say about a 10-minute walk.
All right.
I'm checking the range on Mind Link.
Oh, okay, so
It's a 10-minute walk. If that would be like that'd be almost a mile in terms of a 10-minute walk if we were to be honest with ourselves, right? Just like 6 seconds, you'd go like 300 feet every second. That would be around, or 300 feet a minute. That would be around, and in 10 minutes was 3,000 feet. So 10-minute walk, if we were to use like normal walking speed, right? It would be about 3,000 feet away. So
3,000.
yep.
All right. So I want to ask Nasir a simple question. Are you sure you want to go off alone?
Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
I just got my computer reset by my cat. I will be back on roll 20 in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I will choose not to go alone. Like normally, I normally would, but I have to remind myself that I'm not alone anymore. It's like I'll wait for my friends.
Ezekiel was basically gonna say, I think just us two investigating for now will be good. If something happens, we'll see about going to get him then.
All right. Okay. I'm going to activate my senses aura to give ourselves better listen checks and spot checks for the time being.
All right.
All right.
And I'm going to attempt to cast Mind Link on Nasir. Communicate telepathically.
All right. I will accept it.
Just think to him once it's connected. I think communicating through here will be best for avoidance of discovery.
Right.
All right then. So you go to the temple or the shrine of Barbarian. All right. Now I need you to roll a listen check.
All right.
Oh, I will make a point to note that I left the zombies to guard the party members.
Okay.
All right. That's not too bad. That's looking better. Don't forget, you get a +3 on spot and listen checks.
Oh, so total of 13.
Yeah.
Is what I got.
Oh, a total of 13. Oh. I got a 19. Does that work?
Oh wow. I just saw that. Yes, actually. Nasir actually can hear the sounds of fighting in the temple.
I immediately, whatever mind link that we have to go now. And then I immediately rush into the temple.
All right. Give me a moment to build this map because I already set this. Oh, that's a Discord thing. I want to tell the audience now that I haven't really had much time to prepare for the session, so we're gonna be doing things as we go. All right. What I will rule is that it'll take about a minute for Frau and Arytiss to get there. Because you were close to the temple when you heard the noises.
Right.
So about a minute or two, I would say. So I'm gonna switch to the map now. If I can actually see it. Okay.
All right.
Inside the temple, you meet your doppelganger, quote unquote. And then he's like, "Oh, well, this is a problem." And you see his armor all bloodied up as he enters from the northern room. There's like a door to the north, like around here. And as he enters this part of the temple, he sees you. You see him all bloodied up, his armor and shield bloodied up, and he gives up an awkward chuckle. Oh, I wasn't expecting you actually.
All right. I'm gonna say to him, I will give you one chance to explain yourself as to why you're pretending to be me. If you don't, while I'm talking, I'm going to pop the presence aura on myself, in which I will now give myself a +3 bonus to intimidate, because I want information. And it's like, I want to know who sent you and why are you pretending to be me? And in return, I might promise a merciful and quick death.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me double check what my bonus is. Intimidate. No, it's not 28. It's 25. 33 to intimidate.
Well, he sees you. He sees you trying to intimidate him. He is trying to hold his ground, but you see him shook it a little. But he's going to take a moment to compose himself. He's going to say, well, I know why you're here. You're going to try to, let's see. Oh, hang on.
Right.
He's going to say, well, I know why you're here. And that's because you want the Desmodo to close off the dam. And we're not going to let that happen.
I very much doubt that. It's like as that happens, I'm getting really angry. So
hang on. He kind of notices this, and then he's gonna shed his disguise, and he's gonna be the same man with the rust-colored robes on him, but this time he's still wearing the full plate on him.
all
I
right.
actually have he's gonna toss something on the ground, and then he's gonna say, "I also have a bone to pick with you." You see, I was actually looking for you for quite a while. Ever since I heard news that my father died, I decided to hunt you down.
What I know the symbol is that
Oh, yes, Earthnul.
Oh, you. No.
Do you remember?
I remember now. I remember your father. And it did me no joy in slaying him, but it needed to be done. And unfortunately, for someone like you, I believe the time to take you to the afterlife has come. I grab my falchion, and behind me, I want my spirit dragon to be behind, like just right behind me, as I say, "Come, I will be your demise." And then I'm gonna, roll initiative.
And he's gonna say, "Well, we're gonna be yours." As the thing he tossed on the ground turns out to be a portable hole, as his 3 other companions come out of it.
All right.
I take it you know these individuals.
Only the father, the one in the rusted armor. Everyone else I have no affiliation with.
Also, no more +3 to initiative, right?
No more +3 to initiative. It's just straight initiative now.
Okay,
Yep.
just wanted to make sure.
Go ahead and roll initiative now.
Figure my almighty 18 plus 5, 18.05.
Initiative. Damn it. I never get a good initiative. I think I should probably take improved initiative at some point, I swear. I feel like I need it. Alright.
Oh, nope, I don't have that. It's just Psych Crystal abilities.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Just let me know when we're here.
What does Ezekiel do? There's 4 individuals before you. And they appear to have committed a crime. They all appear to be to have blood splattered on them, actually. What do you do?
Alright. I'm gonna give them all headaches.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna spend 13 power points and expend both of my focuses. 6 of them and a focus devoted to chain power, so my power chains to basically the other 3 that I'm not targeting.
Okay.
With the main target being the one that was the lookalike.
Okay, that'll be this homeboy right here.
Yep.
Yep. And the other focus I'm expending is to increase the DC, with the remaining 7 points going into empowering Mind Thrust. So they must now make a will save, DC 22.
Alright.
All of them.
First goes to Rogue,
Yes. Fails.
then have Dragon. Wait, you said will save, right?
Yes.
Wizard. Ah, boy. That, I don't think this is gonna go well for them.
No, it won't. Alright, homeboy.
Good grief. What was the DC again?
22.
Ah, okay, so they all fail. What happens?
So the main target takes the initial damage. The secondary targets take half. But it is this much.
Oh, okay.
30
Alright.
seconds.
And so everybody else takes 18.
Yes. And let's see, since that was my action, I will now do a move action to regain one of my psionic focuses, which is a concentration check. But should I even roll?
No. I already know your concentration's high enough.
Alright, so I regain my own so I regain a psionic focus, which I will attach to my psi crystal. And that will be the end of my turn.
Alright. So the half-elf woman wearing the leather armor, she's gonna do a swift action to have a whole bunch of energy blades, dark energy blades, circle around her.
Oh. I was just looking up that class.
Well, it's not, I don't think it's what you think. And then she is gonna hold her actions. Oh wait.
Oh, how'd they like my brain blasting?
Oh, okay.
They probably didn't.
I imagine
what?
not. I was wondering how they liked my brain blasting.
Oh no, they all seem to be mad. But there's somebody in front of you who's probably gonna it's probably gonna take the brunt of their rage. So let's see. Up next is the wizard. Oh. 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 Okay. 1 moment. Actually, I was actually looking up the spell earlier.
I have bad feeling.
Okay. I am gonna need everybody. I think both of you need to roll a reflex save.
Oh, no. Reflex save. Whoops, that's my worst one. Alright. Ah, nope. I got that's a nope from me there, Chief.
Oof. Oof, oof. I'm gonna spend a power point to get +4 to my save. That's an immediate action.
Okay.
Haha.
Alright. You win. Nasir loses. So you see like an explosion of ice like centered around Nasir. It appears to be like a freezing sphere that just busts around him.
Oh, God.
And he's gonna take. Oh wait. Oops. That was an epic fail. Sorry.
That's all good.
46
damage.
cold
All right.
damage.
Ah. Oh, darn it.
M
Only I have
takes
one of
half.
those.
Ezekiel takes half of that.
All right.
All right.
All right. Now it's the half dragon's turn.
Oh, she's definitely close enough.
Is he gonna charge?
Yep. Charge. And
I thought it
actually,
was a shoe.
got the macro set up. Oh yeah,
Oh.
I gotta mention she is wielding a greatsword.
Of course.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
Our battle will be legendary.
If I can get there in time.
Right. That hits, and that deals the damage.
As she swings a heavy blow on Nasir, who was unable to protect himself from it. And then the rogue she's gonna use her action now, and her initiative is gonna. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Her initiative. Oh, there she is. Her initiative is gonna move here.
Mm-hmm.
No, not there. Okay, I made a boo-boo. Alright. Now she's gonna roll her damage.
Oh, her damage.
Yep, she's charging 2.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Nope, cancel that. Yes.
Ooh.
Oops, my bad.
All right. I was kind of had concern for a second. I was wondering if you were all right there.
Oh, I am.
Plus your rapier. Yeah, that hits.
Definitely hits. And also, Nasir, the
Yeah.
energy blades seem to throw you off, which leaves you open to her sneak attack.
Question.
Yes.
Is it negative energy?
No.
Never mind then. Got it.
Something to note is when I burp, it sounds like it's coming straight from the bowels of hell itself.
Okay. So I take another 20 damage, I assume?
Yep.
All right. Since I'm less than half health, my dragon spirit immediately pops out.
Alright. And I think I have a macro form. No, not a macro, but
You do have a character sheet for him.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
That reminds me.
Yep.
Well,
Boom.
oops. Never mind. I don't have a token for him.
We can get a token for him later.
Okay. But they seem to be surprised when they see your spirit dragon. However, they appear to how do I say this? Like it's like they've decided to push forward. Like they've already mentally prepared themselves to push forward.
Yeah, they're committed.
Yep, they're committed.
All right.
Do you want to guess why her sneak attack went off, even though they're not technically flanking you?
Why is that?
It has to do with the energy blades around her. Shall I give you another hint?
I know which prestige class this might be. I just can't remember the name of it.
It's not a prestige class.
Oh, it's not.
Nope.
Oh. This is a base class then.
More like an ability from a base set of classes. Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'll tell you after the fight. How's that?
Of course.
Okay. So next is the cleric of Aerith Newell.
All right.
And oh wow. Okay.
if I may say something,
Sure.
his dragon soul popping reminds me of the thing my Southern Crown Amethyst can do, which was the Soul of the King ability. Since I was brought down below half health from that ice spell that smacked me in the face,
Oh!
it pops, and I get my planar ally thing.
Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot to do, though? Make a sheet for him.
Which basically pops out as a scion equals to my character level.
Yep.
Oh.
So, what you can
Funnily
do...
enough,
What you can do
makes him a
is...
stronger scion than me.
What you can do is just pull up a list of powers and go from there. Like, you can basically just treat him as a second character. Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Alright, so this guy's gonna cast something, and I'm gonna need you both to roll a will save.
Is it negative energy?
Unfortunately not.
Okay. Hey, it's a will save then. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, so it's plus 10. Please roll good. Oh, game! The game wants to kill me today. Good lord.
Today's a good day to die, apparently.
Yeah. For me, it is.
Let's do this. Work.
So how
Yeah.
many more rounds until the gang shoots up?
Wow. Okay, the
Oh,
good
boy.
news for Nasir is that since this is a chaos spell, he only takes half damage anyway.
Oh, thank God.
But since Ezekiel is a lawful character, he takes the full damage from this.
Now, question, is it a mind-affecting ability?
Nope, it's an evocation spell called Chaos Hammer. Here's the description. You unleash chaotic power to smite your enemies. The power takes the form of a multicolored explosion of leaping, ricocheting energy.
Alright.
Alright, but that's going to be his round. Now it's your turn.
Alright. Swift action. Heal myself to complete health. So all that damage they just did was for nothing.
Alright.
Oh, wait. No, so I'm gonna heal to full health. And that will take 109 points from the health pool. Alright.
And now how I'm going to fluff this, okay? How I'm going to fluff this, since this is an item that I created. The dragon, you and the dragon pretty much share the same space, and it looks like it's wrapping itself around you. But it's more like, how do I say this? Like you're not taking each other's space, and you can both act on the same initiative order.
Right. So, if that's the case, then alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to have my dragon full attack the rogue. I'm gonna smite the ever living love out of this black dragon.
All right. Dragon on the rogue, you on the half dragon. All right.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna go first. So I'm going to smite with the Cold Iron Falchion Faithful Avenger. What alignment is he?
Neutral evil.
Ah, perfect. That makes things easier.
Actually, it's a woman. The dragon.
Ah, female half dragon, neutral evil. All right. Regardless of what you are, doth shall be smoted.
Oh, wow.
Ah.
That was a great build-up, and unfortunately, the crit does not confirm.
Ah. The game giveth and the game taketh away. All right. All right.
It would have been great if it did.
Oh, dude, that'd be amazing. But it's like, so I'm still gonna get a massive buff. Wait, no, it's not it. That's it. plus. No, that's about it.
So is
So,
it
yeah.
just Arytiss and Frou who are going? It's not Misha's not going with them, right?
No, Misha would be with me.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the first smite attack.
Bad news bears. All right.
All right, and this is the second attack with another smite attempt in it. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. 2d4 plus 9 plus 1, 3. Wait, I meant 12. That was a 20. That meant to be a 27. My bad. So yeah, so 29 and 27 damage as my blade shines true, and I smite this evil dragon down to size. And then as for my Oceanus dragon, I'm gonna go full attack on the rogue. See how this goes. Okay. Did the macro go through?
It's not going on my end.
Okay, so it didn't go on your end either. Okay, I'll just do it by hand then.
Oh, okay.
This is for the bite. Does a 20 hit?
20 does not hit the rogue.
Okay. All right, let's try with the 2 claws. Miss. Does a 24 hit?
Nope.
24 doesn't hit? Oh my
Nope.
lord. Good lord. All right. And lastly, 2 wings. Okay, that one's gotta hit. Come on. But it's not that good.
Okay, so bite, the claws, and 2 wings. One of them
Yeah.
hits, yes. The 31 hits.
Yeah, but damage. All right. That's fine though.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, it was unfortunate too. Look at all these rolls.
Wow. Like it's like the game itself is meeting you halfway. Like, sure, we're gonna let you hit, but we're gonna do minimum damage.
No damage. You're gonna
All right.
roll no damage.
So
All right.
I believe that's the end of your turn, and fortunately for you guys, the gang arrives. So the rest of you
Oh, thank God.
roll initiative.
Well, first off, I want to know what's happening.
It's like I tell them they just killed people here. Get them.
Is it big enough for me? Question: is the room we're in big enough for me to put on that special ring?
Well, it is a shrine, and it's big enough to. I mean, you're not gonna be able to get out to the door, but it is big enough for you to fit through. I mean, to fit inside.
Once I'm inside.
Yes, once you're inside, it can hold you.
Okay, cool. And putting on an item is a free action, correct? Or is it? How does it work?
It depends on the item, but what you can do, if you so wish to, because normally what the rules say is that you can get it's a plus. If you have a +1 to attack, you can draw a weapon and move at the same time. So I would assume putting on the ring would be like a similar principle. It's up to DM for this, but normally, yep. Okay. So you can just move and put on the ring.
Yep.
Okay. But would I still be able to attack, or would that take my action?
Well, no, that wouldn't take your action because you'd be doing both at the same time, and that wouldn't count as your standard action to smack.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'm gonna just change my damage die real quick.
All right. And Ezekiel, I believe you're next.
Alright. Now the question is, does the ally that got summoned act on my turn, or does he roll his own initiative? Alright. Also give you a token I put together for him.
Just testing if I did it correctly. Yes, I did. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna post a picture of what I believe an Oceanus dragon looks like. Does this match the description? All right. All right. Cool. Yeah. I mean, it would remind me of I don't know if you guys ever played Monster Hunter Generations. It would remind me of a Mitsuzune with wings.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I would assume a 39 smack.
That I didn't actually go.
Oh, okay, it's not your
I
turn yet.
was testing to see if I did the damage right.
Right. Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to use a swift action to full heal myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to. Otherwise, if I didn't use the swift action to heal myself, one, I probably would have died. And then the second one is I would have. What was I gonna say? I would be able to. I would have just been able to just switch my auras as a swift action and nothing else. I wouldn't be able to do much past that. So I need that swift action to full heal, baby. I can somewhat full heal-ish, or not full heal, but burst heal again.
All right, I was muted. So, Ezekiel, I got your token out. What do you do now?
Alright, so first I'm gonna target that mage, or no. What would be better? Yes, that would be better. I'm gonna target that mage with a good old-fashioned brain mock.
What up?
Got a blast.
Oh, no.
With expending focus to boost the AC by 4.
Okay.
So it's a DC 21 will save.
Okay, here we go. Make it. Yes.
Oof.
Oh.
No! What's happening to me? Just kidding.
Ezekiel will flip him the bird.
Wow.
Move action, regain psionic focus. And just to feel better about myself, I'm gonna roll a concentration to see if I pass. I think I pass.
I believe you do. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a 45 concentration passes.
I don't know. I thought the DC was 46.
As for my ally,
10th level, I believe he can cast
13. It's an ether. No, 12th level.
Alright.
He'd be 12th level Scion. And
let's see, 5, 3, 7, 4, 9, 5, 11, 6, 13. Okay, so 6th level power, I think, is the maximum he can do.
yep. And it's
Okay,
this one. No. What? Okay, base Scion stuff. Let's look at that. This looks fun. Oh, the touch. Hmm. Here. I wouldn't be able to do this.
Strange question, but with Greater Rage, since I'm getting a bonus, what is it? +6 to my Constitution.
Yes.
I know base rage says that I get 2 HP per level.
It's now 3.
Oh, it should be 3 now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So with +6, it gives you.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
I just
your
wasn't
3?
sure if it's just hard coded in that you only get 2 HP per level.
No.
Okay.
So the way that it works is based on the additional con that you get. So
Okay.
that's what it says.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have him cast Empathic Transfer.
Ah. What does it do?
It is essentially a psychic healing of basically transferring damage to itself.
So you're using it to transfer all the damage you take into it.
Yes, there's limits. It's 2d10 plus an additional 2d10 for every power point you can additional power point you spend, with a maximum of 10d10 that can be used. So I'm just gonna do the full 10d10.
Okay.
I mean, you got to keep yourself alive somehow. That's one way to do it.
It's not like he can die.
Wow. I saw those once and immediately said, wow.
All right. Well, at least you're not dying.
And that will be its turn. So we'll just move on to the next person.
Alright. Frou.
Also, dear GM, if you want to make a separate character sheet for him, I can quickly start putting together what he would be.
You know what? I'll go ahead and do that. What does Frou do?
I'm going to have Misha move up. And first, I'm going to go ahead and cast Nature's Favor.
Okay.
And it's going to give Misha a +5 luck bonus on attack and damage rolls for every +1 for every 2 caster levels I possess.
Okay.
Good Lord. begin the
So
grapple.
that's a +4.
Yes. Oh. It appears that only claw 1 hits. Rip.
Okay, hang on.
That's not counting the +4 either, so it'd be
Oh.
32.
28. Okay, I see.
Well, you did move. Wait. Okay, I was I was putting up the sign of character, so Misha moved up. But wait, what did you cast?
Nature's Favor.
And what did that do?
It's a +1 luck bonus on attack and damage rolls for every 2 caster levels I possess.
Okay. Alright. But here's something to keep in mind. You can only do 1 attack.
Okay, I only have the full attack button. You told me to do this.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I mean, still that 32 hits. So
It does. It does for 13 damage.
17.
Oh yeah, 17. Sorry. I gotta make another macro for that. But alright. Will Frou move anywhere?
I will actually move up, yes.
Okay. Duke. Alright, so what you see from her is that her energy blades are still swirling around. And I think Frou has seen this before.
Hmm.
I have. Though I can't remember it.
Shoot, I know the power. It's just now I had the power memorized in my mind. Now I forgot the name of it. Oh,
So, oh, are you a... What were they called? Blade Sage or Sage Blade or what have you? This is a Tome of Battle thing, I know.
you're getting close. He's getting warmer, everybody.
Alright. Let me...
Uh,
Book of Nine Swords. Alright. Okay. So, Sword Sage. But that's not complete. That's not completely it. It has to be another thing.
I just remembered. Alright. So now, since Frou is done, she's gonna get mad. She is mad that that somebody just went up and slapped her.
Pah! Get slapped by the bear claw.
Alright, and okay. Well then, she's gonna do a full attack.
Wow.
The first one's for Nasir. The second one is for Frou.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh shoot.
Oh.
Oh no. Double
crit.
crit.
That double crit, of course. I mean, all right. Thankfully, it is crit damage, and sneak attack doesn't multiply on a crit. So hit me with the sneak attack.
Hang on.
Well, at the very least, all right. That's not too bad then. That's like 35 damage.
Yep. Now I gotta roll the macro again.
At a -5.
Yep, it's gonna be the second attack. It's gonna roll the full attack, but it's for Frou it's gonna be the second attack. So
Right.
ignore the first roll and the other ones after it. Oh no. She fumbled on that one.
Yes! The fumble! I'll take a hit any day if it means she fumbles.
Yep, and with that she misses Frou. Alright.
Frou-Frou's gonna start. Can't hit a wee dwarf.
Oh, the taunts. The taunts are real.
Wow, okay. So, let me just look up something. Because the wizard appears to be freaking out when he sees the big old lizard coming in. Oh. Wait, can he?
No, here's what you gotta do, Arytiss. You just run right up to his face and scream. Just intimidate him, make him lose concentration.
Alright, everybody, we're recording again. That last part ended abruptly, but I think we're still on this turn. Basically, the wizard casts black tentacles on the party, and everybody but Arytiss and Misha failed the save. Not the save, but failed the grapple check that came with it. So, it's Arytiss' turn. And while he's in there, he can only move at half speed. Arytiss, what do you do?
He's going to take a double move action, so he can move at his full speed, technically. And he is going to try to find the sweet spot, see how much the furthest I can cover. And I will take the attack of opportunity because I do think it's worth it.
Oh, I forgot to roll a check for my oceanic dragon, and of course failure.
Actually, wait. Let me see if I can. Okay, if I start here. Actually, hold up. I might not even need to take the attack of opportunity. Because no matter what, I'll be here at 40 feet. And then... Yeah, no, then I can just charge the guy down on my next turn. No matter what, I'd be able to reach him on my next turn. So he's going to rush over here, and as he's moving, he's going to slip on that... Fuck. DM, I'm bad at remembering my marker. Hold on. Can you put something down here, just so I know where to put my token? Thank you. Yes, keep doing that. Thank you. Fuck.
There you go.
There we go. And he's going to slip on that ring, becoming huge size, so I can only imagine how much this wizard's starting to panic now. And as a bonus, and as my free action, I will rage. Bringing my strength up to 34.
Wow, okay.
And my HP goes from 158 to 191 now.
Oh, good grief.
Nice. All right.
As he rushes towards this wizard, pure fury and bloodshed in his eyes as he lets out this... I'm just going to say something, a roar reminiscent of Godzilla. And that's the end of my turn because I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. Well, homeboy's got to be able to escape grapple.
And
all right.
I think you need to up the size of my token now.
I
no,
did.
You did already.
Okay.
Yeah, you are huge.
All right then. Half dragon. I guess standard action. Wait, is it a standard action to roll
Escape? Yes.
Yep. Okay. So she is gonna grapple.
Grapple out. Okay.
Okay. She's gonna break out of the tentacles and immediately move close to Arytiss. That's gonna be her turn. And then homeboy here. He sees what you're up to. No, actually, let me do this. I know what you're up to, you giant ugly lizard. And I'm not gonna let you.
Are you so sure about that?
And then he is going to ready an action.
Alright.
Alright, Nasir.
Alright. Swift action. I put on the yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put on my energy shield aura. So that if anyone melee attacks me, they take 6 fire damage in retaliation. I'm also gonna ask them, is it okay if I do a slight curvature like this for my line weapon? Just this.
Oh, it is supposed to be a straight line. I'm gonna go ahead and allow it.
Okay. Have homeboy there, because this is gonna be a full round breath weapon. Have him roll a reflex save.
All right, 1 reflex save coming up. Oh, I rolled on that twice. Took that.
Oh my gosh. He makes it, but he still takes 24 electric damage straight to the face. Have him roll a concentration check.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is one thing I forgot to write down. Okay, give me a moment. I'll go ahead and look up his stats.
So I posted a gif of what the wizard probably sees.
Yeah. Good lord.
Where's his skill? Skill.
I'm amazed he rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
Oh wait, I think I found a better one. Yeah, no, this is what the wizard fucking sees. This is all
Okay,
he
so
sees.
what is the DC again?
God.
Damage plus what?
It's damage plus 10 plus spell level, I believe.
Oh, okay. So it's a 4th level spell.
Yep.
So 14 plus damage.
Which is 24. So he needs to roll a DC 38 concentration check or else lose the spell.
Coming up.
Black tentacles are gone.
Okay. Alrighty
Kind of
then.
thought about that because I was about to destroy the sword lady.
Alright,
Well,
and he took
I needed to escape.
24 damage,
and-
right?
Yeah, 24 damage.
Okay.
All right, now I got to roll 1d4 plus 3. All right, so I have to wait 5 rounds before I can do it again.
Alright.
Now, let me see. How do you type on the thing? Like for like a status effect? Like for a number? Oh, there it is. There we go. So that's going to represent the counter until I can use my breath weapon again.
Alright. Also, I was slightly off with empathic transfer. My guy only takes half of what he heals by. So slightly better. But I'm gonna start with that's a bad guy right there, right? In front of Misha. The
Alright.
bear.
Yes.
That is a bad guy in front of the bear, right?
Right.
Yep, that's Rogue. And she just got free from the tentacles, so she's ready to battle.
That's 1 non-lethal for being in my aura fatigue.
Okay.
And still don't like that sorcerer.
Sorry,
What's currently happening with the sorcerer? Because I am slightly distracted with putting together the ally here.
Well, he just got blasted by what was it? A line of lightning?
Yeah, an electric line of lightning. And he failed the concentration check to maintain the black tentacles. So
Yep.
we're no longer grappled, thankfully.
I am gonna try and ruin his day again with another manifestation of brain lock with +4 to the DC. Brain lock.
So 21.
21 will save. Fuck that guy in particular.
Good lord. Just barely making it every time.
I'm just gonna feel better about myself with a move action, concentration check, get my psychic focus back. And then my buddy here.
What is he going to do?
Are any allies nearby that's really hurt? Isn't my buddy up above me hurt?
Somewhat.
I'm somewhat hurt, but I'm fine. I would say try to find a way to attack the rogue, or at least hamper the rogue.
All right. So my buddy's gonna go up to the rogue and cast this very interesting ability. Oh, just to clarify, dear GM, I've decided that my psionic friend will be an egoist, which is all about psychometabolism, altering the body through the mind.
Egoist, okay.
But one base level psion ability that is level 6 that is interesting is called Fuse Flesh.
Huh.
Cause touch subject's flesh to ripple, grow together, and fuse into a nearly seamless whole.
All right.
So it is a...
All right, I'm back. I got DC'd and brought back. Okay.
Let's see here. Fortitude save.
Ooh, fortitude save, spicy.
To negate the ability.
Okay. Wait, will save? What was it again? Sorry.
Fortitude save.
Fortitude on the on the rogue. Okay.
Yep.
Did it roll?
I don't see anything.
Well, shoot. Okay. Let's try again. There we go.
Oof.
I don't think I like what this is going.
No, they fail. So let's see. So they're forced into a fetal position as their flesh is fused together into essentially a mass of flesh. It can still breathe, eat, and excrete waste products.
Okay.
But may lose the use of its senses. And can now only perform purely mental actions.
So what you've done is effectively turned her into a horrible eldritch abomination.
Alright, so if it fails the first, it must immediately make a second fortitude save to retain use of its eyes and ears.
Oh, God.
If it fails that, its eyes and ears are fused over, basically becoming blind and deaf.
So
Oh,
she's
dear
blind,
Lord.
she's deaf.
Well, she has to
yeah.
make a fort save to negate the blindness and deafness.
Oh, another fort save?
Yep.
Okay. Same DC?
DC is 20, sad to say.
Oh, God.
So its eyes and ears fuse over, and it is now blind and deaf.
Oh, I assume immediately taken out of the fight then, if that is the case.
Yeah, let's just assume she's out of the fight then. Oh, good.
God.
No.
Good Lord.
It's worse than death.
It is
Apparently.
1 round per level, so 12 rounds of being stuck in this helpless mass.
Oh, so it's not permanent. Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, we have 12 rounds. We can talk to her afterwards.
Hang on.
If she
This
isn't
is gonna
horrifically
be
scarred after.
this is gonna be everybody's reaction, pretty much. Hang on. I'm gonna post it in the Discord.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, God. All right, so we managed to eliminate one of them.
Yep.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I figured since my character is focused on fucking with people's minds, my little psychic buddy should fuck with people's bodies.
You know,
You could have worded that a lot better.
I don't think
Yeah.
you could. Anyway, is that gonna be both of your turns?
Yep.
All right then, Frou and Misha. What happens now?
Well, I guess I don't have to do anything to this guy anymore.
Oh, wait. Oh, GM question.
Yes.
You said my planar ally guy only lasts 3 rounds. When he disappears, does his power stop working too?
Depends. Are they concentration powers?
Doesn't look like it.
They don't. If they have a set timer, they don't. But if they rely on concentration, they do.
Okay. Good.
All right.
So, quick question.
Uh-huh.
Because I do have a reach of 15 feet now.
Yes.
Do you guys think I should still go after the wizard, or should I just kill the guy in front of him? Or should I try finishing off the dragon?
I think the wizard
leave the dragon to me. I'll take care of that.
Yeah, I think the wizard's the bigger threat.
Okay.
Spells hurt.
Yeah.
Plus, I can easily survive any attacks that these people do to me.
Yeah. No, okay.
Also, I have a feeling that rogue's going to need a lot of therapy.
Righty, I'm going to move up, and I'm going to have Misha. I don't know if Misha can actually reach an attack. 40.
Oh. Yeah. You can smack my doppelganger.
Yep. Spring that trap that he has for Arytiss.
Oh, so you're blocking. Okay.
I'm trying not to block you. You can clear.
Oh, no, I was saying you're trying to block him from moving.
Yeah, because he was going to be prepared an action, and Misha's going to charge him and try to screw up the action.
Is Nature's Favor still in effect? Because I think it did a lot of damage.
Yes.
Okay. That's 19, I assume. 19 damage?
Yes.
Okay. 19 damage. Alright. And now this guy is going to ready his action to attack whatever got close to him. As he's going to slam his Morning Star on Misha. Let me just...
Look at him. He calls that a Morning Star.
Let me just... No, not a full attack. I don't think... Yep, that doesn't hit.
You're just going to bat the Morning Star away.
And now his initiative is going to move right below Frou-Frou's.
And I am going to also help out by summoning 1d3 more Mishas.
I summon Burr.
Oh, okay. So roll a 1d3 and I'll copy and paste them.
I don't even know how to roll a d3 on here.
Just /R1d3. You can type that.
I'll do it.
All right.
Two
more
bears. That's one. One bear. Oh, by the way, bears are large, aren't they?
Yes. And they're going to pop up behind
Wait, that blocks my way to the wizard, though.
Oh. basically, okay, hold on.
It's this one that blocks my way. Yeah.
There you go. That's better. Oh god. Oh god. Why am I getting that familiar scene in my head?
And would they immediately attack as well?
Yeah, they can. Wait. What does the description say? Like, does it say it works as? Does it say it works as summon monster?
It works as summon nature's ally spell, except the duration is 1 round per animal lord level.
Because the summon nature's ally, I believe, also has the. You know what? I'm just gonna laugh for this fight. It's done. Let's see. Oh. Well, good news. Wizard's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a wizard. They have They have the D4 hit dice. What do you expect?
Yeah, they do.
Well,
So,
I was
yeah.
kind of hoping I could do something.
Well, you have someone right in front of you ready to get smacked.
Yeah, true. I could either smack him or her. Hmm.
No, you leave that half dragon to me.
Decapitate the doppelganger.
What's up?
Oh, this means I can do a full attack then.
Yes.
Decapitate him.
Is that Frou-Frou's turn in the Bears?
Yes.
Okay. Arytiss.
And Arytiss readies the mace. His Morning Star.
Arytiss smash.
Oh, yes. Oh, wait. I need to double check, make sure I have all of his bonuses. Yes. Okay. As he yells out, and now comes the sudden realization that every single breath you took was just a countdown to your death.
Laugh and a half for that.
And I have 3 attacks, which I'm only guessing one of them hits, right?
Oh. You had 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. Okay. 1 hits. The first one
Alright.
does.
All right. And he's going to bash his shield multiple times. And that is the end of his turn.
I have one thing in mind right now.
What?
Let me just...
Also, I did post what I picture Arytiss's full set of armor looking like earlier.
Strategic.
What was that?
Strategic strat. Run away.
Alright. I guess that's Arytiss's turn, and now comes... Alright then.
And, oh wait, that's right, he also has a -2 to AC right now, so his AC is currently 33.
30. Oh, well, that makes it feel so much better.
Listen, you're the one who gave me the item.
I know. I'm just joking around. Okay. I'm weighing my options here. Alright. So, full attack. Half Dragon is gonna do a full attack. Wait. Oh! Oh!
Hmm?
I got a better idea.
What?
5-foot step.
That doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity, does it?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna need Nasir, an Ezekiel, and a psionic friend to roll a reflex save.
Oh.
Oh, she's not targeting me.
Does an 18 pass?
Unfortunately, it does.
Yes. It passes.
It passes. And now for Ezekiel.
Who rolled a 19, which also passes.
No, that was actually the Scion.
Yeah.
I'm going to do immediate action for a power point to give +4 to my save.
Of course.
Thank
That
God I'm
actually,
+4 to my
that
save.
actually, yep, that actually saved you by 1 point. As you take half this in acid damage from her line of acid.
From the line of acid. All right, so I take 13 then. All right.
And that's gonna be turn. I'm ready.
All right. So, if only my ally wasn't there, but swift action, heal back up to full again. So,
How many times can you do that?
as you can see, the health, the red bar, that is my heal pool,
Oh. Well then.
which is down to 11. So, yeah, basically, whenever I took damage, I used the health pool to keep myself alive. And I'm going to walk up, and I'm going to smack that dragon right there.
Alright. Roll it.
All right. Ah, miss. All right. That's the end of my turn. I have energy shield in effect, just letting you know. So if he were to attack me, it would take 6 fire damage directly back at itself. That's my turn.
Alright, Ezekiel. It's the 4th round. It appears that these guys are fighting a losing battle. What do you do?
All right.
Who's fighting losing battle?
They are.
They are.
Alright. I am going to step over to the fused flesh that is the rogue. I'm going to bet that the rogue can't exactly dodge being touched in the current state they are,
Uh-oh.
and am going to feed by touch. Start doing some non-lethal damage to it to regain power points. No. 10 non-lethal damage to the rogue.
Quite literally a meat loaf.
Wow.
Regain a power point.
Oh no.
What does the Scion do?
That is a good. Okay, so which one? No, that's personal. A lot of this stuff is personal. Said target here is enemy, yes?
Yes.
Alright, he's gonna move up and let's see. Apply this.
Oh.
And let's see, it's a melee touch attack. So 17 versus its touch AC.
What's your touch AC? Let's find out. It's an 11.
Alright, and I'm guessing it has no power points.
Nope.
So I'm going to drain 2. I'm going to deal it 2 wisdom damage.
Oh no, she's gonna feel that. Alright.
And then my astral guy should disappear because that was the 3rd turn.
Alright. Astral guy disappears.
And that'll be the end of the turn.
Alright. Frou and his band of bears.
So Frou, I think, is going to go ahead and help out his buddy Nasir and try to do an unarmed strike. Try to offer his head down of this dragon.
Delka's gonna feel that. She's gonna feel that.
Can I just try to grapple and even...
Well, you make it or break it.
Oh.
Okay. Grapple goes through.
Basically just force her head down right in front of him.
Okay. Well, that... Oh, what about the bears? Dange?
Oh, wait, what?
What about the bears?
Is he pretty weak right now?
What, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little bloodied, and not just from the blood he had splattered on himself.
The bears are just going to hold him down. Do the same. That's a 1d20 plus 24.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
What's gonna happen? Ugh. So they're just grappling him?
They're just grappling.
Well, I can't do anything because his grapple modifier is not enough to free him out of that.
I mean, what if
Okay.
he rolled on that 20?
I don't think that could either.
Oh,
Honestly.
wait, you can't. Oh, wait, that's right.
Yeah, nat 20s, I think they only apply for saves and actual attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's almost pretty much the whole party out of the equation. Let's just say you guys win this fight, and
Oh,
because I honestly don't know what to do here.
I mean, I'd like to do something.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want to do, Arytiss?
I want to actually do something.
I mean, that's gonna be up to Frou. Are they gonna? He's gonna let you hit your target?
Because I've barely been able to do anything.
I know.
Smack.
Go ahead and smack. The bear will just hold down his big old paw on his back.
Wait, did
yeah.
they give him a penalty to AC or anything?
Yeah,
He
he's
gets a penalty to AC.
yes.
Yeah, he gets a -4 penalty to dexterity, so he gets a -2 to his AC.
Okay. RNG
I've
just
had-
blessed me with nat 20s.
I swear, man, if you do get a nat 20.
And the moment of truth.
Ooh, almost.
Uh...
How many of those hit? or do all three?
All three of them do.
Oh my god!
As he just starts
Oh.
bashing this poor man into the floor.
You pretty much turn him into mincemeat. Because the first one knocks him out. And the last two just finish him off. He's dead.
I think he's a bit more than dead.
Damn, boy, you're dead as hell. Alright, so all that's left is the half dragon then.
Okay,
Well-
then.
Technically, the rogue is still up.
Up, but will be in a later time. All right. Well, the half dragon is still alive and can still fight, so I assume it's either A gonna fight or B gonna surrender.
She chose to fight. She's still grappled. So,
Right.
Nasir.
All right, time for the smack. All right, first attack. That
Definitely hits.
it does, but I wish I had Keen right now. Anyway.
There's
All
also
right,
the feed
so-
improved critical.
Oh, also true. All right, so that's 14, and then second attack. Does a 24 hit?
14 and 24. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, 24 hits.
All right. All right.
15.
All right. Yep.
She's still up and she's still struggling to break free.
Yep.
As you, what are you using anyway? Morning
I'm
Star,
using
right?
I'm using Faithful Avenger.
Oh, Faithful Avenger. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, as you mercilessly slicing her with Faithful Avenger, the fifth round comes around, and it's time for Ezekiel's turn once more. The half dragon appears to be running on empty.
Alright. Ezekiel's gonna feel like his pals over there has got it, and it's still feeling hungry, so another 6 non-lethal to the rogue.
Oh wait. That's what I meant to do.
Nom, nom,
Okay.
nom.
Just let me know if once the rogue passes out.
She hasn't passed that yet.
Alright.
Also, how long does this power last?
Number of rounds equal to manifestor level, so it's been 12 rounds.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I think 3 rounds have passed so far.
Yeah. 4. Well, I guess 3 since they've used the power.
But, and since I didn't clarify last turn, I'll clarify now. Move action to regain my other psionic focus, so I'm back up at 2 psionic focuses. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Frou, what do you do?
I'm gonna slap the dragon and say, "Why'd you piss off my friend?"
nope.
I don't owe you an explanation.
All right.
Alright, well, oh wait, he's out of the fight, so... Arytiss! Oh wait, no. No. What about the bears? Did the bears stay there?
The bears are just gonna chill and wander around until until they disappear.
Alright. Well, Arytiss,
Well,
what do you do?
are they actively trying to interrogate the dragon?
Now we're like this. I'm gonna kill her. That one is sentenced to death.
Because all I can do is smash, or as I put a very special picture in the out of character chat.
Oh, I mean, she's already grappled anyway.
So should I just roll the smash?
Let's roll a smack.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not even putting in power attack.
I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they all hit. They
And
all
she is down for the count. As
Yeah.
she lays there dying, she's gonna... Oh wait, no. You can hear homeboy over here laughing.
Wait, but he's flush.
I know. This is just something I decided to... He's already dead, but
Bear food.
it's too late. The volcano will soon erupt. And the whole surface land will be doomed. Now that the Desmodu leader is dead, he can't change the course of the magma river. Glory to Aryth Newell. And he dies.
All right.
Wait, so what are we supposed to do now?
You have to find someone who can resurrect them. We have no other options. If this volcano were to erupt, then we would have bigger issues. But first, does anyone have used rope?
No.
Oh dear. So, all right, everyone, help me take 20 on using rope so that we can tie this person up. I'm gonna interrogate her.
Oh yeah, she's still alive.
Yes, she is. And I need that 20 used rope to tie her in such a manner, or yeah, you can use Misha to hold her down. That works too.
Misha's gonna sit there and just stare.
All right, gonna remove his ring.
And he's back down to large. All right. So once the time passes and the rogue is no longer disabled, I should say,
Alright.
I'll get rid of this counter because I assume the combat is long over. I say to this rogue, all right, listen. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm very angry, and I will not hesitate to blast you with fire if I even think you're lying to me. So answer me this: who sent you, and why? And this is my intimidation check while popping my presence aura.
Alright. Watch him roll an nat 1.
29.
Oh, well, even with a nat 1. Wow.
Like, I can intimidate.
Master negotiator.
Master negotiator.
Alright. So she's gonna go up loudly and say, okay, I'll tell you. The salamanders.
The salamanders.
Yes, the salamanders. They don't want the Bandar shutting down the magma river. Because their citadel has already been cooled down considerably. So they sent us to kill them.
And you were going to use me as the fall guy, was it?
Yeah. Oh, have you? I don't know how you found out about this. But if you hadn't gotten away, we could have gotten away with this.
Unfortunately for you, that didn't happen. So I'll ask you this once, because I don't think you're too dangerous to be left alive. So I'll give you an option. Do you want to go quickly, or do you wish to be burned? The choice is yours.
Hang on just a moment, because she is gonna weigh her options.
You mind? I still have a full round fire breath ready to go.
And a very hungry-looking bear staring at her.
Fact.
And a giant lizard with a morning star, probably the same size of her body. Oh
wow. Okay,
she's a guy who could completely obliterate her mind.
So.
Oh no.
Choose wise.
Like, if she attempts to escape, something's gonna happen, and it can be from all of us.
So, okay.
Can I DM you something real quick, Antares, for an answer?
Sure thing. I do have a question, though. The rope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's it's a dex check, isn't it? Okay. And with a 20 modifier, what would it be?
For use rope?
Yep.
Well, we kind of forego that idea for a grapple with Misha. So basically, effectively taking a nat 20 on effectively a helpless character. So Misha's just sitting on this rogue.
Oh. Well then.
So they can try to escape Arytiss all they want, but they basically have to beat a 20 plus the bear's grapple check.
Which is a 24.
So, yes, you have to pass a 44 or a nat 20 on a skill check to escape.
Well, there goes my plan.
If I may speak.
Yes?
I think I have an alternative solution.
Go on.
Why not make them assist us?
See, the problem with that is that she will not hesitate to kill us the first chance she gets.
And we outnumber her.
Also true.
And she very well knows she couldn't handle any of us in a straight fight.
Also true. All right.
We don't have to kill if we don't have to.
You do present a point. All right. Looks like it's your lucky day. You get to live. But if you so much as even think about even betraying us, I will kill you where you stand. Understood?
Well, how kind of you. In fact, let me do you a solid right now. Bandar, we dumped him in the magma river. So, unless one of you can survive in the flames, I don't think you'll be able to recover his body.
Ha! Easy enough. I shed all of my armor and walk it and immediately try to walk into the magma. Fire immunity.
Alright, so here's the good news. One, you're gonna find a bat just looking, just observing all of this, and then once you've made that decision, it's gonna fly up close to you, and it's just gonna screech as if it's trying to tell you something.
Okay. Ezekiel, can you mind link us, please?
Right. I shall play telephone. Attempt to mind link.
All right. What does the bat say?
Well, I mean, it's just the regular bat.
Oh, okay. Well, darn it, bats don't really have a language, do they?
And I doubt that they have the intelligence for mind link to work.
That's fair. All right. I assume it wants me to follow it, so I will.
All right.
All
So the bat is gonna lead you deeper into the temple, and then he's gonna hover above a hole,
Okay.
and he's gonna go down.
All right. I jump into the hole with it.
The hole doesn't seem to be that deep. It's about I would say like 30 feet down.
30 feet. Okay. I'll take the fall damage.
All right.
10 damage, which I immediately heal back up, just in case. All right, down to 1 heal point.
Before you you see like a magma river, but you're like on stone right now. Like you're standing on stone, like on a stone floor, and like about 10 feet away from you, you see the bat along with Bandar's body.
All right, I, without hesitation, walk through the lava and pick up his body.
No. Here's the thing. It's like just 10 feet away from you. Like it's not even in the river.
Ah, okay.
So it looks like either this girl lied to you, or these guys didn't do a really good job at finishing him off.
Okay. I'm going to so I'm going to say Bandar is an ally. Is he still alive?
Unfortunately, he is dead.
Damn. If he was still alive, I could have healed him. But all right.
There is one thing though. Do you search his body?
Yes. You
find a divine scroll. I can't say what it is, but maybe you can have somebody identify it.
All right. I will take the scroll, and I'll grab his body as well.
Keep in mind, he may be an elder, but he's still this Modu. He's a large creature.
True, but I shedded almost everything that gave me weight.
Okay, so I would say he's about 500 pounds.
500 pounds. Just barely able to lift. No, off ground is 460. So the best I can do is push drag, which I'm not gonna drag him through lava. I asked the bat for assistance in helping me lift him.
It's a diminutive bat. How is it gonna help
dang
me?
it! Darn it! I thought it was one of the big ones.
No, it's just a regular bat.
All right. Shoot. Because like the only one who can walk across the lava is me. So.
No. I think you misunderstood when I described the place. Like you fell down. When you fell down, you immediately saw his body like 10 feet away from you.
Oh, okay. I see.
So the hole is actually right above you.
Oh, okay. So I drag his body because thankfully I don't have to go across the lava. So I drag his body and I say, I need some help over here, or at least like comlink. I need assistance.
I'll run over and I'm squat, so I have a hard time getting up the hole. So I'm gonna just toss a rope down.
Right. So I know my use rope skill isn't the best, so I'm gonna take 20 on the rope check to tie the body of Bandar. I'm gonna tie his body up through the rope, and then I'm going to climb up the rope, and I ask Frau to help me pull his body out of there.
Now do that.
All right. Yeah, so we heave-ho this dude's body back up. All right. So we bring it back into the temple, and it's like, unfortunately, he's dead. But I might have found something that can help. I pull out a scroll. Does anyone know what this scroll is? And I ask for anybody if they can, like, I'd be able to identify it. Because I ain't got no spellcraft.
So, anybody have classes, any levels in a divine class?
Druid?
Yep.
All
Frou
right,
would immediately recognize this scroll as a scroll of raised dead.
Can
I
you
think
use
this is
it?
exactly what we need.
Perfect.
So, you have two options, though. Like, only a cleric can cast it.
Oh.
That's option number one. Option number two, it also works if somebody has used magic device. Like a bard or a rogue.
I look to the rogue, and it's like, I'll give you a chance of redemption if you can bring this man back.
How do you know you're not going to kill me after I'm done?
Because I'll make sure he won't.
Looks like I don't have much.
You could be bear lunch now.
Then she's going to look at Misha, who is more than likely smacking her lips. Okay.
Arytiss is low-key hoping he's pleasing the disembodied voice.
Who you'll see is just nodding in agreement.
Wait.
Like, whenever you close your eyes, you can see a vision of him. Lizardfolk in full plate is what you see. Anyway. Is she still tied up? That is my question.
No.
Has anyone untied her?
I asked Frau to let Misha stand her up to use the scroll.
Misha's just gonna take a little bit of a step back.
So,
All right.
with understandable hesitation, she's gonna open the scroll, and then she starts casting the spell.
Okay.
Bandar, he groans as the breath of life is granted to him.
Thank goodness.
What happened?
Unfortunately, you were...
You! He looks at the rogue.
Like, wait. We defeated her leader. She's with us now. If only temporarily.
Wait. How do I know you're not deceiving me? He asks. But then, that's when the bat is gonna fly around him. Wicked? What are you saying? You saw the whole thing? Then he looks at you for a moment, as he's sizing you up. Are you sure? He asks the bat. I say. Then I guess I owe you my life, Wormlings. Wait, no, he's a Wormling too. I generally reserve that for dragons or
Right.
the cold-blooded creatures. Reptilians, exactly. No, he's gonna say, well, I am indebted to you, small ones.
All right.
Arytiss blinks in confusion. He is not small.
Well, you're like a foot shorter than he is.
Napoleon complex looking at.
But
Complex
but
version.
now I'm confused. What is going on? Why did you attack me? He asked Arena. Who then is going to explain everything from the salamanders. Pretty much what she told you, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So the salamanders have betrayed the Desmodu. There's one thing I can do, then. And that is to close off the magma river. But I fear retaliation from the salamanders.
Well, if that were to happen, I'll help you defend the city.
I have a suggestion, small ones.
Yes.
There is a reason then. The salamanders have raised their concerns to me, asking me to never shut down this magma river for a reason, and that is because it warms their citadel. If I shut it down, it should cool it down. The citadel may still be hot, but it should be cooled down to the point where it may not harm you.
You're asking us to perform regicide.
They have
Maybe
attacked
not.
the Desmodu, and I dare not ask for this favor since you've already resurrected me. You brought me back to life. I have no right to ask you to do this. But the Desmodu will be indebted to you if you help us. Because now the salamanders have made an enemy of us. But I'm afraid, since we've been closed up to the rest of the world, unlike them, they may be better prepared for us.
I see.
Then you have my word.
From what I understand, if I didn't shut down the river, if I didn't redirect the flow, then the surface world would be in danger. To that extent, that makes them your enemies as well, correct?
Yes, it does.
I cannot offer much, but I can promise a reward if you do this.
It will be done.
Right.
Reward or not, it seems like our world is in danger at this point.
Yes. All right.
Alright. So it looks like that is going to be the end of the session.
All right.
There are things I have to do before I sign off, but I just want to ask that everybody have fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I hope the audience had fun too. So, till next time, everybody. Take care.
Farewell.
See ya.
Yes.